Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome, my dear students, in this English lesson. What are we going to do in this lesson? Let's take a look. So we are still in unit 3, and today we have a reading lesson. But first, let's talk about the previous homework. What were you asked to do? This is what you were asked to do, to answer this question and fill the chart. What do you want to be in the future and why? This is one of the answers. I asked you to write the job and the reason. So the job here, it's a doctor, and the reason, I want to treat people and help them. This could be a possible answer, and I want you to do the same, but your own. So this is what where we are now in this lesson. We are stopping here in reading, and this is today's lesson. So what are the objectives of today's lesson? What are we going to do? We will use, by the end of the lesson, you will be able to use titles and subtitles to predict content. And we want to answer questions about the text. Now, let's take a look at this picture. What do you know about the vision of Saudi Arabia? So, do you recognize this flag? And do you recognize this picture? What do you see here? We see the word vision and 2030 or 2030. This is the flag of Saudi Arabia. As you can see here, this is related to the country, Saudi Arabia. This is the vision of 2030, the vision of Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. So, what do you think today's text is going to be about? It's going to be about the vision. So, let's take a look first at this title and these things here. So let's read. Jobs and employment in Saudi Arabia. So we will have a reading lesson, and this is the title of the reading lesson. Jobs and employment in Saudi Arabia. And these are the subtitles. I will read the subtitles, and I want you to predict the content of the reading text. The first one here. The assets of Saudi Arabia, a vision for the future, a strong economy, and the last one, employment goals for 2030. So, what do you think the text is going to be about? So, it's about, most of it is about jobs. In which country? Is this vision for different countries? This is the vision of Saudi Arabia, and these are the subtitles. The assets of Saudi Arabia, the vision of the future. So what is the meaning of the vision of the future? So maybe it's the goals of the future, or what we will achieve in the future. How Saudi Arabia will look in the future. A strong economy. So we're talking about the economy of Saudi Arabia. So how are we describing the economy, or how the economy will be in 2030 when we achieve the vision? The last one, employment goals. So for the vision, there are goals, and what we want to know, what are the employment goals of 2030? So, and tell me, what ideas do you think when you think you will see in the text from the title and the subtitles? Do you have the same ideas just like I told you now, or you have different ideas? Let's take a look here and let's see. I have a reading tip for you. So when we read the text, I want you to underline the words that you don't know its meaning with red, so you can look up for the meaning later, or you can find the meaning of this word in the context. But if you didn't find it, it's okay. We can look up for the meaning later. Jobs and employment in Saudi Arabia. This is the title, and under the title, we see here the subtitle, and this is the text. In this part here, we have two subtitles, and we have here with the bold line, this is the title, and here we have the subtitles. Now, I did underline, or I did highlight some words. I want you to look up for the meaning. If you didn't understand the meaning of these words from the text, I want you to look up for the meaning yourself. Let's take a look. So the title here, Jobs and Employment in Saudi Arabia. The subtitle here, The Assets of Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia has many assets. We have many advantages. Our place, our society, our economy, and our people. We will use these to build the best future for our country. So this part was for the subtitle, The Assets of Saudi Arabia. Think about it. What are the assets of Saudi Arabia? Let's look up here. Where are the assets? So here, Saudi Arabia has many assets. We have many advantages. Our place, our society, our economy, and our people. These are the assets of Saudi Arabia. Now, let's take a look at the next part here. A vision for the future. This is the next subtitle. So, what could it talk about? Our vision is built around three themes. Good society, a strong economy, and a determined nation. So here, a vision of the future. So what is this subtitle talking about? The three themes here for the future. A good society, a strong economy, and a determined nation. So what is the meaning of nation and themes and assets? If you didn't understand the meaning of these words, I want you to look up for the meaning yourself. Let's take a look at the next subtitle, a strong economy. A strong economy needs people to have good jobs and to work hard. We started a job creation team to help people find jobs. We assist new businesses that give people jobs and training. We improve technology and digital systems to support business, and we give training and advice to people who are looking for jobs. We improved the education system to fit with the jobs that economy needs. So, do you see here this highlighted word? Job creation team. This is going to support the economy of Saudi Arabia. So what are they going to do? Why are they starting the job creation team? This is the reason, to help people find jobs. This is the reason. But how did they improve this thing? So let's take a look here. So we improved technology, digital system, and support business, and we give training so people can have better jobs. Now, let's take a look at this part. Half of the people in Saudi Arabia are under the age of 25. This is a huge assist to our country and economy. We support young people in finding jobs they enjoy and that help the economy and society. We build and support a culture of determination and achieving goals. So look at this information. This is a very important one. Half of the people in Saudi Arabia are under the age of 25. So what are they doing? This is a huge assist. Half of the people here are under the age of 25. What are we going to do if we have this, if we know this? How can we use this to improve Saudi Arabia? How can this help the vision? What are we going to do here? We support young people in finding jobs. For what? So we support young people in finding jobs they enjoy and that help economy and society. Now, let's take a look at the next subtitle. Employment goals for 2030. Let's read it. Among our goals by 2030 to lower the rate of unemployment from 11.6% to 7% to increase women's participation in the workforce from 22% to 30%. So let's take a look. How are we going to achieve the employment goals of 2030? This is how we can do it. So to lower the rate of unemployment from this percentage, 11.6, and to increase it, to decrease the percentage to 7%, what are we going to do? Increase women's participation in workforce from this low percentage here, 22%, and to 30%. Now, let's take a look. After reading these things, let's answer this question. What is the overall theme of the text? So, the overall theme of this text is this: the new vision of Saudi Arabia. What about this one? What are the 3 themes that the vision is built around? It is built around 3 things: a good society, a strong economy, and a determined nation. Now, after reading, list 3 things that Saudi Arabia does to support the economy. I want you to think about it from the text. So after reading the text, can you think about these 3 things? List 3 things that Saudi Arabia does to support the economy. Let's take a look here. Has a job creation team to help find jobs. So this is the first one. How about this one? Assist new businesses that give people jobs and training. And the third one, give training and advice to people to look for jobs. So let's take a look at this one. Assist new businesses that gives people jobs and training. So all of these are going to what? All of these are going to support this, the economy and the society and the employment goals of Saudi Arabia. Now, let's take a look at this one here. What percentage does people in Saudi Arabia are under? What percentage of people in Saudi Arabia are under the age of 25? We mentioned something here in the text. So there was mentioned here. The percentage of the people under the age of 25 is this, 50%. But actually in the text, it didn't say 50%. In the text, it said half of the people are under the age of 25. So half of the people, that means it's 50%. Now, let's take a look at this one. What kind of culture is the country building? A culture of determination and achieving goals. Now, let's take a look here. Name one of Saudi Arabia's employment goals of 2030. That was related to the last subtitle mentioned in the text. I wrote here 2 for you. To lower the rate of employment from 11.6% to 7%. That was one of the goals. And the second goal could be this one, to increase women's participation in the workforce from 22% to 30%. Now, did you find anything else from the text that can answer this question? Now, let's take a look at what do we have next. We have a discussion. Now, let's take a look here. We want to answer this question, and we could have different opinions about this question. The first one, is it more important to have a job you enjoy or a job that pays a lot of money? People could have different opinions about this. And the next one here, some people will say, I want a job that I enjoy for a long time, or someone could say, I want a job that pays a lot of money. I want to do things, or I want to buy things, or I want to... People can have different opinions. And let's take a look at the next one. How could you help someone who doesn't have a job? We can have like different ideas. So we can create a resume, we can look for a job for them, we can suggest some things for them. They might like some of the ideas we provide. Next question, what job do you want to do? So people could have different ideas about this or different jobs. I want to be a doctor, I want to be a teacher, I want to be a computer programmer. So you can have different answers for this. Now, let's take a look at the last one. How will this help the economy and society of Saudi Arabia? If you are, for example, a teacher, how can you help the economy in Saudi Arabia? By increasing the employment. So this could be an answer. Or tell me, what do you think about this? So think about it. All of these questions could have different answers. If you're discussing it in a group, you might hear different answers. Now, let's take a look. What did we do in today's lesson? We used titles and subtitles to predict the content from the text, and we answered questions about the text. Now, for our homework, what I want you to do is this. Find the meaning of these words and use them in sentences. I have the word determination and the word vision. I want you to find the meaning and I want you to use these words in sentences. And thank you very much, my dear students. I will see you in the next English lesson.